Gowns drag their trains over wax floors so shiny, even dark roots are reflected from arriving Vegas women, scanning the tables for their nameplate to park their tiny metallic evening purses, bulging with lipstick, aspirin, ID, room key, and 2 condoms. Endless trays of buffet line the back wall, chanting soufflé, flambé, à la crème frisée, and the open bar widens its spout by the minute as thirsty mouths gather momentum and mutate into hinged wooden jaws, flapping and drinking. $300 Spigas Blahniks kicked in a growing pile on the dance floor, scowl at the nylon-covered feet, sliding to electric beats from the tired and now wasted tuxedo DJ, mixing decades hits louder as the room grows darker to the mirror ball, spinning faster to Aretha and Gloria, and Selena is missing. She alone is in a stall on her cell phone with Larry, trying to explain why she is marrying Enrique and not him. This is top heavy. I have never told a lie. I have performed topless in Las Vegas with the heat of spotlights searing my eyes. They start to water and it looks like I'm crying, but I'm not right now, because at this moment, in this theater, in this enormous hotel, on this strip, in the middle of the Mojave Desert, on this magnetized earth, I am simply trying to keep my body tall, steady, so the chandelier on my head won't tip over, ruin my entrance down these slick, steep steps in these high-heeled jaws, and I wonder if anyone even notices there is something on my head. Like toast, he pops up, catching the slight salty scent in the air, reminding me that the pleasure of the sea doesn't start with your feet on the sand or splashing through shallows. It begins with the idea of warm and imagining the layers of blue on blue. His first time in water, we thought he might not swim back to shore. Paddling like a blender, he tore through foam and surf, brown bobbing head becoming smaller, smaller, smaller. Finally, he turned to us, gripping and gulping, galloping through paradise back to shore, then shaking paradise all over us so that we too could love the liquid. I have a short series of monologues that I'm still working on that's about men in dying professions. There are these careers that are vanishing because of technology and modernization and just different ways of doing things. And this is about a pillow man. Well, it's the pillow man. If you stuff too much inside, the seams will pucker. You see, here in the corner, it won't lie flat because there's too much. The machine doesn't know. The machine can't see the corners or the puckering sides. But who goes for stuffing these days? Once I go, it's done. I had Angel here for a while last year, but he's young and all about the girls, so I let him go, and he was glad. Oh, sure. He said the feathers made his nose run anyway. Never bothers me. Sometimes my hands around the knuckles get red from the pricking, but only with the goose from Nova Scotia. I use mostly Swedish feathers, very soft, very soft. My own pillow is the Swedish stuffing, but from 30 years ago, when the ducks must have eaten better or more butter, so soft your head is like it's floating. No, the only hazard with this job is a feather in your eye once in a while. So fine you can't find it to pull it out, but you feel it all right. Damn little pieces stay in the air invisible. Then you blink and bam, it's stuck right in the eyelid. My wife bought me an eye wash station to put up over the sink, but it's not much use. The feather comes out when it wants, you just gotta wait for it. And this is maybe not a dying profession, but there aren't too many of them. This is 43rd and Lex. It's the bad news that sells. I don't want to sound, morbid or nothing, but tragedy is good for business. .com boom sold a few papers, but .com bust flew off the stacks. The 9/11 business was horrible. I can't talk about that. What I know is that the Daily News brings people together. Uptown, downtown, Queens, Brighton Beach, whatever. They all read the same paper and it gives them, common ground. If nothing else, they all see the headlines. More than half of New York goes and comes through these doors right here, and they all look at the headlines. We keep a stack on the side with the sports side up, especially when the headline is soft. Sometimes the sports picture sells the paper. I know a lot of people, not so many by name, but we know each other. 9/11, we kind of held each other up. You know, some of us, we still do. You see it in the eyes, a lot of pain and anger. Don't know if that will ever go away. It's a different world now. All lies leave traces. All lies leave traces. Truth now comes in a bottle, a vial of DNA from some small part of you, left at the scene. Thousands of tiny bottles line the drawers of cabinets, filling the space between the earth and sky, filling the space around the reasons why. They've got a label for you. You can't hide. The bottle is you. Science doesn't lie. What do they know about me? Am I the lines in my hand? They think they know about me, but I can't be defined by what I leave behind. All lies leave traces. The greatest brains are in bottles, sliced paper thin. White coats search to find the secrets within. Thousands of tiny slices fill the drawers of cabinets, filling the space between the earth and sky, filling the space between the truth and a lie. They've got a label for you. You can't hide. The label is you. Science doesn't lie. What do they know about me? Can you find me in a single strand of hair? They think they know about me, but I can't be defined by what I leave behind, by what I leave, by what I, by what, by. I love Los Angeles, but some of my strong writing still comes from my days in New York. This is called Tuesday, Honey Can Wait. There's an underbelly to Manhattan on Mondays. Candles dance, Coltrane rules. Chateau Margaux Bordeaux pulses through tight lips and unclenched jaws. Deals will close by the third glass. 6 p.m. Monday, the day's work is only just beginning. And if you take things real slow, the room tilts in your direction and whispers your name, proclaiming you Queen of New York, moving and snaking, gripping and grinning and laughing with your head thrown back. This isn't Monday. This is the beginning. This isn't a power dinner. This is the world morphing to the magnet of my will, responding to the heavy stock of my business card, the height of my heels, the elongated shape of my fingernails, these lush, unclumped lashes, my perfectly positioned place in the room, feng shuiing my back to the door, taking Manhattan one day at a time, one man at a time, starting with Monday. Thank you very much.